My recent consultations in Ceduna...
Sorry guys, I don't know what happened to my other broadcast.
...only reinforce the finding and views of others. As visits have to Bundaberg and Hervey Bay, where my assistant, the Assistant Minister for Social Services and my colleague has visited and heard similar feedback. I've personally been told of the tragic stories relating to the inadequacy of the cashless debit card. Stories in communities like Kununurra in the East Kimberley region, where the introduction of the cashless debit card has not stopped alcohol misuse and instead encouraged workarounds which have made people worse.
Sorry guys, I don't know what happened to the live feed.
Less money in their pockets.
But it just cut off on me.
We have listened to First Nations community leaders, service providers and cashless debit card participants in these communities. And many have told us that the CDC card stigmatises them and makes their life more difficult because they cannot access the cash economy. In some cases, it's even blocked the rent payments of users, making housing stability an extra issue they've had to face. Users also describe to me the shame and anguish the card brings. It makes them feel like they're being punished for being on welfare. Today, our government is saying enough is enough. We're calling time on the cashless debit card. There is a better way, and that is why the Prime Minister said removing the card would be central to his priority agenda if we're elected to government. We are moving decisively to abolish the CDC card in the first week of a new parliament. And we're doing this in a considered and deliberate manner. It is critical that the transition away from the cashless debit card is smooth and people and communities continue to have access to the supports that they need. And that is exactly what this bill, the first step, is to transitioning participants off the card. The bill will remove the ability for any new entrants to be put on the card. The bill will also enable more than 17,000 existing cashless debit card participants to be progressively transitioned off the card as soon as the bill receives royal assent, which we aim to have occur in the next sitting period in September, allowing for participants to regain their financial freedom they've been asking for. The bill will also enable the Family Responsibilities Commission to continue to support their community members by placing them onto income management where the need exists. And also, this bill will allow me to determine, following further consultation with First Nations peoples and my colleagues, how the Northern Territory participants on the CDC will transition and the income arrangement, or the income management arrangements that will exist. Finally, it will allow for the repeal of the cashless debit card on the day to be fixed by proclamation or a maximum of 6 months after royal assent, allowing for the necessary time to support a staged transition of the card. It will also make consequential amendments to a number of other acts and effectively removing the CDC from all social services legislation. Our absolute priority is to ensure participants are supported through their transition off the card in a safe and structured way. This will be done through extensive communication and an outreach strategy so that participants are well informed about the changes and what it means for them. Information and education sessions will be held in each cashless debit card site over the transition period with culturally appropriate information and support. Services Australia will conduct individually targeted transitional support interviews for those who need it or want this additional assistance to make sure that exiting participants are well informed on the options available to them. Not everyone will need this level of assistance, but this approach will ensure that no one's left behind due to being forced onto this card by the former government. As a government, we will deliver on our positive and clear plan for a better future, for a country guided by two fundamental principles. No one left behind, being always ensuring that we are looking out for the most disadvantaged and vulnerable in our country, and no one held back, because we always should support aspiration and opportunity. I do want to be clear on 2 points. Firstly, there is no requirement after this bill passes for a CDC participant to prove anything in order to move off the card. This is a source of deep concern for many people that currently an enormous amount of information and very private information is actually given, or has to be given to Services Australia currently. I have to reiterate that there will be no requirement for CDC participants once this bill is passed to prove anything to move off the card. Secondly, every CDC participant will be transitioned off the card once this bill passes the Parliament, and the CDC will be abolished. It will no longer exist. The engagements with Services Australia is to ensure that people have the right support they need to assist them with the transition. Where participants require continued assistance with budgeting, transferring direct debts from the cashless debit card or referrals to further support services, there will be help available, including the option for voluntary income management if they choose. This bill is not only the first step in the transition journey away from the cashless debit card, but it is a significant milestone in the reform of cashless welfare in Australia. Any measure we put in place as a government, we want to ensure will help the people we are assisting. And that welfare and income support should not be seen as punitive, but should always return to our core principles of no one being left behind. As a Labor government, our government will aim to support the most vulnerable in our community, and through income support, education, health, public housing and childcare, we will make Australia a better place than when we came to government. Extensive community consultation will continue on the broader question of income management to explore the future of this and other supports that are needed in communities in line with our core principles. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank all those community leaders who have met with me, who have spoke with me, who have given their time to express their opinions. I have listened to you, and I will continue to listen to you as we move forward and make sure we work together to ensure that you have the support you need. We will continue consulting and listening to a wide range of stakeholders, including our First Nations leaders, women's groups, service providers, communities, and importantly, those people receiving income support. These diverse perspectives on local needs will strongly inform our next steps. Consultation is central to everything we will do as a government. We want to ensure changes or measures we implement are actually helping. Our focus and our objective as a government remains clear: to empower people and communities and provide individuals in need with a range of supports so that they can choose to use when and how in a way that suits them. I commend the bill to the House.
I thank the Minister. The debate must now be adjourned. I call on the Opposition Shadow Minister.
I move the debate be adjourned.
The question is that the resumption of the debate be made an order of the day for the next sitting. All those in favour say aye. All those opposed say no. The ayes have it. I now call the clerk.
Oh, jeez. Hang on. Okay, guys, I've got to go. I've got to put...
Notice number 10, social services and other legislation amendments
That's it.
lifting the income
Oh,
limit
dear.
for the Commonwealth Seniors Health Card Bill 2022.
Hang on a minute.
I call the Minister.
I present the
Let's
social
just
services
get rid
and
of
other
this,
legislative amendment.
That, okay, so, hang on, guys, I'll just flip this back to me. Oh, well, so it's done. I'll just gotta, just let me just do this. Sorry about whatever happened to the first live stream. I don't know what was going on with that. It was working really well, and all of a sudden it came up, couldn't do it, it vanished. So yeah, sorry about it being in two parts, but we got it. It's done. She's tabled the bill, yay! And yeah, I did have tears in that, the first lot. Wow. Oh. Oh my God. It's done. It's tabled. Yeah, so. Oh. Oh dear, I don't know what happened. It was just something that came up. I don't know. But I'll probably get a notification later, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, when she stood up and started tabling that bill, I started crying. Oh. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, it's tabled, it's done. And as soon as the bill's available, Amanda will grab it and we'll break it down for you guys. And so it has to go through both houses, yes. And yeah, it's got to go. So now it's been tabled for another sitting, which we'll watch the white paper tomorrow to find out, because debates begin. They'll put it through a first, second and third. And then it'll go to the Senate and it'll get the same treatment down there, first, second, third reading, debates, and then it'll, shouldn't have a problem going through as long as certain independents like Jackie Lambie and Tammy, I don't know her surname yet, and David Pollock, say the course, shouldn't have a problem, okay? Hopefully, can't promise anything, but anyway, it's done, it's done, it's done. Oh, it's done. 7 years. And it took her, what, about 9 minutes. Now the prejudice needs to stop. Absolutely, we need to change the language in this country so that people on Social Security are not vilified and ostracised and treated like crap. That's what we've got to do, is change this whole country's mentality of thinking that people are lesser. It'll be sorted by September. You know what I mean? They want to, they can't do everything in where are we? Today's Wednesday, Thursday, 1 week. They can't do it in a week, but it's tabled, it's in. So it'll go through its processes. It's not that far away till the September sitting, okay? And the September sitting should wrap it all up. And bear in mind that there's also bill changes that will be coming up in regards to the sunset clauses for the basics card in October as well. So there's a lot of stuff still to do, but it's being done. And the main thing is people will be able to get off that card without having to do the invasive, horrible, humiliating opt-out applications. All right? So, Chris, she just said what the plans are on the video. So she just outlined it for everybody so we all know where they're going. But as soon as it's assented, then there's a window of 6 months for everybody to be off it, and it's shut down. Simple as that. Yeah. Oh, wow. Australia can be Australia again. Once again, if we unite. Thanks, Grace. We did what we could do. Yeah. Oh. So the first part of the video that I was doing, while she started talking, I started crying. And I'm trying not to, and I'm sniffing in the background. And then the video cut out. So then I had to reset it up real quick. Oh, you won't miss seeing me because I'll still be around. I can't just walk away. But I'll still be around on stuff and calling stuff out and yeah. I don't know what I'll do. I mean, it won't be such an intense campaign. Still need to get things changed to make things better. I need to work out how to have a life. Yeah. But I'll still have an opinion. This page will still go. It'll probably change its name and we'll tackle other things. But yeah, changing the vilification laws, making sure that people, it's about time Aussies got back to looking out for Aussies and not kicking each other in the guts every time, you mean? Yeah. I've done 3 media interviews this morning already. Triple M, 4BU, oh God, 101 and ABC Kalgoorlie. So the whole system needs to be changed. Absolutely, it does. We'll get rid of the word welfare for a start, Chris. That derogatory Americanized term. I could have a go at cosplay, Nikki. Done that in the past. And reform Centrelink. Hey, yep, that's right. Oh, look. Oh, look, I don't know. We'll work it out as we go through. There's a lot that Labor could change for people, and we want to push that as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, Glennie, definitely reform Centrelink. Absolutely. Change it. Get rid of all the punitive policies. People shouldn't be treated like slaves being cracked with a whip just because they don't have a job, don't work enough hours, right? Or caring for other people or disabled. Burn all the books and start all over again. No. Yeah, I'm so happy for those people that are going to be getting off the card. Thank you, Susie. Well, look, what I might do is I might hop off and we'll come on live probably about 7 o'clock tonight or so, 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. Just keep an eye out. Share the post, like the page, so that the algorithm will pick up and put on your notifications, okay? I'll talk with Amanda from Sano 7 and we'll probably have a chat a bit later tonight. We'll do a live. I need to get some food and eat. So I need to pop out. But yeah, it's done. Yay! Oh, it's done. It's done. Well, it's on its way to being done. I can take those signs out of my car windows for the first time in 5 years now. So, as I said before, I'm going to do a little video on that as well. So, I think that's going to, for the first time, my side windows of my station wagon are going to be empty. So, all right, thank you, people. Thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing through the distorted. We'll probably get a better copy of it later off of, like, probably Amanda Rishworth's page. Oh, or Justine Elliott's page. We'll probably get a better Parliament video up. But I couldn't wait. I just wanted to show you guys as it was happening. All right, people. We'll take care and we'll do a live tonight. As I said, probably about 7 o'clock Queensland time or Eastern Seaboard time. 7 o'clock I'll come back on live and we can have a chat. Yeah, so, all right. Okay, people, I'll talk to you later. See ya.